Hello everybody and welcome to this kind of a cheaty video regarding field flipping. Now field flipping, I have to admit I did it on FS19 and I thought it could only be done in one way. All until I saw a video by our good friend MrSealyp the other day, where he showed off a new method of doing field flipping. And now I have a third way of doing field flipping, which is, in my mind, maybe a little bit, it's more cheaty and you're getting more back for it, so to speak. If you don't know what field flipping is, I'm gonna go through the different stages. So I have three versions of field flipping. The first one is if you go into the map and you go to the growth filter, you see all the fields which are ready to harvest. So version 1 is just to go to a field which is ready to harvest, like this one, for example. And of course, if you have the money for it, you buy it, you harvest the crop, you keep the crop, and then you sell back the field for exactly the same price. Now that's version 1. That's what we are used to. Now there is a catch here. Well, not a catch, but there is a couple of, well, at least one thing you need to be aware of here, and that is, for example, field 74 here, which is ready to harvest. And I thought, yeah, I'm gonna buy that one. On this specific map here on the Elm Creek, if you want to buy this one here, you also have to buy these two fields here, and it's pretty expensive. And the same goes for this little fellow. Oh, I want to buy that little fellow, and you have to buy all of this. So you you just have to make sure that you have the amount of money to buy the field, harvest the crop, and then sell it back again. So that's version 1. Now we're gonna move over to version 2. So here we go. This is field flipping version 2. So I've taken on a contract for wheat harvesting, and I've leased the equipment. Now for this version number 2, it doesn't matter if you lease equipment or use your own equipment. I've tested both of those versions and it works with both of them. The only thing you need to be aware of, and this is a big awareness, is that if you do like me here, I've leased the equipment. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to it, but you need to be aware of one thing here, and that's pretty important. So, contract field 63, wheat field, and it's a pretty small one. So you start the contract as normal. I think I'm just gonna hire a worker, and we're gonna harvest the field, and then I'm gonna come back with something important that you need to do. So there we go, the field is harvested. Now the next step here is pretty crucial, especially if you have leased the equipment for doing the harvesting job. This step here you have to do. So the thing you have to do now, I just bought the field on the side here and put down a silo, because here's the thing. You can see now the silo here is empty. Why don't I get anything up here? Farm silo. This silo is empty. So what I'm gonna do now, we got 10,738 liters. And here's the thing. This thing here I didn't know before exactly now. And that is opening and closing cover. If you see on the top left now, I'm on the front trailer, right? So if I press L1, I get two options of closing cover. Up on the pad and side on the pad. I thought I had to switch. But anyway, I'm gonna overload these wheat here, because the next thing we're gonna do now is, Am I gonna do any field flipping after this? I don't think so. Like I said, I did it a couple of times in FS19, especially in the beginning when I didn't have any money. When I started playing the game, the first couple of weeks, I didn't even knew there were mods. So then I started looking online and I searched for tips and tricks, and field flipping was a bigger thing, I think, in FS19 or than FS22. But anyway, so now we have the wheat in our silo. Let's check here. There we go, 10,738. So what I'm gonna do now I'm gonna buy the field, and then these guys here will disappear. So if I go in here now, and this is one of those fields which are connected. So like I said, you better watch out and see because this one is also including these two fields. But anyway, I'm gonna buy the field, boop, like so. The equipment is gone. Oh no! The contract on field 63 is also gone. I didn't get any fine. I didn't get anything. And now I can go in again. I can sell back the land for the exact same price. And I should be having 10,738 liter in my silo. So that's field flipping version 2.0. Take on a contract. You can use your equipment or a lease equipment. Just be aware of, if you lease the equipment, when you buy the field, the equipment is gonna go away, and if you have the crop inside your trailer, that's gonna be gone. So put it in your silo or use your own equipment. Now we're stepping up a little bit to field flipping version 3.0. Alright, it's time for my favorite, field flipping version 3.0. So, I've taken on a contract, just as before. Now I'm using my equipment. This is my harvester. This is the Colossus pack with a little bit too much capacity, but we're gonna need it. So if we move over here, you can see this is field 40. It's flashing. That means I have a contract on it. Let's just double check here now. Field 40 for oats. Now this one, I've tested on my PC, but I haven't tested it here on my PlayStation 5. But anyway, so everything is empty. And this one is the fast one. So I'm gonna harvest everything here, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna also show you extra, well, not a hack, not a cheat, but an extra income when you're doing field flipping. So there we go. The harvesting bit is finished and the contract is 80% completed as normal. So here's the trick on version 3.0. What I have to do now is to finalize the contract. And that means I'm gonna get a hit, or I'm gonna get a fine for not delivering the product. And that, of course, all depends on the size of the field. So what I'm gonna do now, I hope this works now. I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna press triangle for cancel. Bam. Are you sure you want to cancel this contract? I have the product inside my harvester, and I want to say yes. And here you see I'm getting a fine of 9,000, which is, yeah, kind of a high, but okay, I'm gonna take it. Then I'm gonna press square for collect. Boom. And now, look at this now. The field has regrown. This is the epic about this version here. Now you can flip the field. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in here, bam, and now I'm gonna buy the field. I'm gonna flip it, like so. I'm gonna buy it, bam, and I got 13,000. So now I'm gonna get 13,000 more. So you get you're getting double the amount of crop. But like I said, you just have to be aware of that you will get a fine. But on here, you know, I'm gonna get what, 26,000, and I can, you know, sell the wheat for the oat for, yeah, almost 1,000. So, but on other products it might be better. So lastly, I'm gonna show you as you know, an extra tip, so to speak. So now on this field here, you can see there's a little bit of periphery here with some grass. Now this field here is actually pretty special, because if you walk into the map here again, and you can see this field here also contains this area here. And this area here is full of grass. So you can mow the grass here now, make silage bales, and even more money. So I don't know, tell me in the comment section which kind of preferred method you want to use if you're gonna do field flipping. Is it version 1, 2, 3? Or I don't know, maybe there are other ways of even, you know, improving this kind of cheating. Like I said, I'm most likely I'm not gonna use it because now there's so many mods and productions and animals which can you know, benefit from more. I just wonder what I haven't done is, you know, now when we are finishing up the whole thing here now, and I think when I sell it back now, I don't think it's gonna regrow. There we go, we got 25,000. So now, boop, I'm gonna sell back the land, I'm gonna get the money, and it's gonna stay like that. But there we go. That's version 3.0 field flipping. Thanks for watching, and like I said, if you have any other ways of field flipping, or you have any ideas for a test video, leave it down in the comment section, and if I have the time for it, I'll jump into it. Bye bye. Oh, collision. I know. So you're probably scratching the screen and screaming to the screen that you need to do some economics in this one. Is actually version number 3 the best? So what I have done, I've taken on another contract, a little bit bigger one, just around the corner here. This is a quite bigger field, so then we can see a little bit more the difference, hopefully. And yeah, I'm gonna try to compare. Let's see here now, field 39, and it's for oats. Another thing which I had when I was doing version number 3, and actually all of those, let's see here now, there we go, is that, what should I say, yeah, the economy was on hard, because I started this map here on start from scratch, so I've changed that to normal now. And that's going to be relevant for all the 3 different versions which you're going to do. And as you see now also, I'm doing the straw. Now to steal a straw from a contract, there's only one tool, at least on console, that works. And that's the lizard, what is it? Lizard forage pickup, is it? Yeah, But anyway, as a base start point, I need to harvest everything, and then we can see how much liters of oats we got, and then we can do some calculations. So there we go. The field is harvested. We got what, 49,480. So I've written down that number, and I got a result from version 1 and version 2. Version 3 I haven't finalized yet, because then then I need to quit the contract and so on. But looking at the contract, it's 80% complete. Looking at prices for oats on normal economy, I've taken seasonal fluctuations, and I've taken 2,000. 2,000 per 1,000 liters. So that's going to be valid for all of them. So version 1, if you would have just flipped this field without any contracts, buying the field, taking all the crop, and then sell back the field, you would make 98,960. So that's for version 1. So that's pretty good. Almost 100,000 flipping this field here. For version number 2, where you take on a contract on this field and you lease the equipment, in case you're just starting on a map, and so that's version number 2, when you lease the equipment. So I've written down the equipment lease cost also here on this contract. That was 1,500. But on version number 2, it's more or less the same as flipping the field, minus the leasing cost of the equipment. So version number 2, the profit there is 97,460. So it's actually less. Now here we go with version number 3, which I think and hope are my favorite. But we'll see. So version 3 then. So now I need to finalize the contract, and I'm gonna get a fine. Another thing here, wildcard, is of course the straw. There's so many things you can do with the straw. Make manure, sell it to the slurry yard, whatever. So the straw I haven't taken into account. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna go down to the contract on field 39. I'm gonna cancel it, and now we're gonna see how much fine we're gonna get, and I need to write that down. Wow, 66,000. Okay, 66,887. So that's gonna be my fine. All right. So I'm gonna collect that one. But now, as you see, it's regrown. So now I can flip the field again and get the same amount of oats. So I'm gonna get, yeah, give me 2 seconds here. So I've done my calculations, and yes, definitely version number 3 is the best. So now if I flip the field here now, and I'm gonna get double the amount of oat, so I'm gonna get 98,960 liter, and if I sell that one on version 3, it's gonna be 197,920 minus the fine I get for 66,000. So the total profit on version 3 is 131,000. So that's definitely worth doing compared to normal field flipping or version number 2. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.